In a world grappling with the harsh realities of climate change, every action counts. Today, we take you on a journey that combines the beauty of nature with the urgency of change. Climate change, a global crisis affecting us all, demands strategic thinking, leadership, teamwork, and innovation. And today, the Athi Waterworks Development Agency embarks on a unique adventure to confront this challenge head-on. Our journey begins at Kenya School of Adventure and Leadership, where the Athi Waterworks Development Agency team has gathered for a purpose: to strengthen their skills, deepen their bonds, and confront the looming climate crisis. As we prepare to conquer Mount Kenya, the second highest peak in Africa, our heroes will navigate steep parts, forge alliances, and experience firsthand the effects of climate change on this majestic mountain. The journey begins with team building and leadership training. Under the watchful guidance of experienced trainers, the Athi Waterworks Development Agency team learns to communicate effectively, strategize, and trust each other, essential skills in their mission to combat climate change. As they continue with team-building activities at Kenya School of Adventure and Leadership, Athi Waterworks Development Agency team members reflect on the experiences so far.
We basically decided to take time to come here in order to reorganize and to re-strategize, because our president has made a rallying call across Africa and the entire globe on this matter of climate change as an organization that deals with the water resources. It has dawned on us that climate change is real, that it is here with us, because if you look at the area like where we are right now, we are at the slopes of Mount Kenya. And you can imagine, this area you see around here, this is not a cattle grazing area. This was once a river. So you can imagine what is happening. We've seen this kind of things also happening. We build dams and rivers that maybe we rely on to fill those water reservoirs. We realize some of them have been drying up because of this climate change. So we came here in order to formulate an action, to reorganize and re-strategize our strategic plan in line with the climate change agenda, because I think if we continue treating our climate and our globe normally, it might end up treating us abnormally.
Currently, we are at the Kenya School of Adventure and Leadership, located at the foothills of Mount Kenya. It's been a week-long course. We've had a course on strategic leadership. The key pointers is resilience, teamwork, and strategic planning. This year's course was of highly importance because it was targeted mainly on the climate change issues that we're currently experiencing as a country. We've had rainfall variability, reduction of our water towers. So this year's course was basically to in line with Athi's mandate of how we can better improve water supply to the cities and the country itself. Of the key pointers, something that we learned from this whole course that took place, is that we have to strategically place our water reserves and how to improve our storage capacity.
I want another one! I want another one! Just like another one! I want another one!
For the 4 days we've been here, I've really had a better experience like last time. I've really learned a lot, how to coordinate with the top management, board, and the operations department.
With the groundwork laid, our team is now ready to embark on the ultimate taste of leadership, teamwork and resilience, climbing Mount Kenya.
From tomorrow, we'll be starting our ascension to the mountain because we want to go up to the peak and see the sources of the rivers and all those other kind of things. But I think after here, I feel challenged. As part of our reorganization, we've agreed that we must depart from the conventional methods that we've been using for funds mobilization. Because now we can no longer continue relying on rivers. So I think our next frontier will be to focus on harvesting every drop of water that is possible instead of waiting to tap from our traditional water sources as it's been before. We will also be running a serious program in terms of reforestation and afforestation around all our resources and our infrastructure. And lastly, it has also been notable to realize that even rivers that are in the slopes of Mount Kenya, water has to be treated now. That's what our team has been working on and deliberating, and it's a conversation that we will not be able to finish within the days that we have here, but having the practical experience has enabled us, or will facilitate us in having this conversation in a better way than we would have if we just sat in a boardroom and started talking about the effects of climate change.
Throughout the ascent, the team engages with climate scientists and educators to gain a deeper understanding of the environmental issues they are facing. As they make their way through lush forest and rugged terrain, the Athi Waterworks Development Agency team witnesses the changing landscapes of Mount Kenya.
We are now at the old Moses camp, about 11,000 feet above sea level. And here we have started witnessing some springs that actually feed into the Timau River. We are told that even the levels of the discharge here has also greatly reduced. On the background here, you can see some form of deliberate or accidental destruction to the moorland through wild or bushfires that happened early in the year. And these are a threat to the natural flora and fauna within the small moorland.
The effects of climate change are starkly evident. Glaciers are receding and once flowing streams have run dry.
Our main water sources are rivers. Now, if the rivers are dwindling because of this climate change, it's also a challenge for us as an institution, because where will we get the water to supply to the residents? So for us as Athi Water, actually climate change has a direct impact on our projects. And that is why this team building was important for us as an organization, so that it will help us properly plan our infrastructure, taking into account the effects of this climate change and how to mitigate.
Despite the challenges, the team presses on, relying on each other and demonstrating remarkable resilience.
We are on a team building, energizing session around Mount Kenya, and what we've learned are various aspects that can help in motivating teams, enhancing performance of teams, ensuring that we are all pushing up together, and when we work together, nothing can defeat us.
Throughout the ascent, the team engages with climate scientists and educators to gain a deeper understanding of the environmental issues they are facing.
I am very happy about this exercise. It has been a training both on the importance of strategy and leadership in line with the climate change that is affecting us as a country and also affecting us globally. Because of our mandate, which involves development of water sources, it has forced us to change our strategies in order to capture the current demand, and that has called for more focus on storage, as well as distribution, and ensuring that we are able to reach each and every citizen of this country.
After days of dedication, hard work, and unwavering teamwork, the Athi Water Works Development Agency team reaches the summit of Mount Kenya.
The time is 6:30 a.m. This is the time that you have just arrived at the third largest peak in the Mount Kenya, the Renana Peak. At the Spring Party is the day that you are winding up our activity on strategic planning towards realizing our mandate within the challenges of the climate change. As you can see throughout, there are no glaciers, there is no snow. The rivers within this mountain have greatly depleted. So we as Athi Water, when we go back, we just finalized the draft strategic plan 23-28, and we are going to anchor our deliberation into the strategic plan, taking into consideration the bottom-up economic transformation agenda.
We are at Renana Peak, and we just got here at around 6:30, a journey that we set out at around 2. It's just 6:30, we got here, and as you can see, it's just rocks and sand. It's almost dusty at the peak of Mount Kenya. No more glaciers, no more snow or anything. Much of any water flowing. So we are living here today challenged and ready to take action in order to save our planet, in order to save our mountains, in order to conserve nature.
As our journey draws to a close, we turn our attention to a pivotal moment. The board chairperson of the Athi Water Works Development Agency shares a heartfelt message calling upon the government to make substantial investments in water resources as a critical step in the fight against climate change.
We as the government, with the leadership of our executive, we have to find a way to collaborate so that the Ministry of Forestry, the Ministry of Water, the Ministry of Agriculture, then we are able to organize the environment, we are able to organize ourselves, collaborate and ensure that we are collecting as much water as possible, we are conserving our resources as possible, protecting them.
But this journey is just the beginning. Armed with newfound knowledge, strengthened bonds, and a commitment to action, the Athi Water Works Development Agency team returns, ready to tackle the climate crisis head-on, one strategic step at a time. Because in the face of climate change, unity, leadership, and strategic thinking are our most potent tools for change.
We are Athi Water Works Development Agency, accelerating access to water and sanitation.